I still on?
Here we go. All right, just a quick hit. It's Friday night. I'm back. Fake book, fuck you. How's that? By the way, this is not safe for children. Turn down your radio set if there's youngsters around. That's how you do that intro. I think it's Jay Beatty in the crew. Why do they call it a period? And how's yours? I mean that. How is your period if you've been hanging around with someone that got the jab or you got the jab yourself? I want to know, and I'm sending DMs to female politicians that I know have got the jab, and I'm asking them, how's your cycle? And see if I can make the front page of the paper. Like Billsma. What a joke. Okay, we're going to hit it quick, okay? Let's do this. There's never a script. Oh. There's never a script. I got a bunch of tabs. I picked this one. Well, it's the first that are right. I'm that disorganized that I got 40 tabs open, and I don't know what they are. I have nothing to speak to you about them. There's no, it's just, we're rolling. Laura Yip came out of the closet again yesterday to get media attention and accolades, and then when it gets too hot, she goes back into protect mode. Now, of course, I'm blocked, but her tweets are now protected again. But for about 24 hours, we had free ride on Laura Yip. The title today, what am I calling it? That kind of sets up where we're going. But a quick story first. I have not worn a mask yet. I'm not necessarily proud of that. I just don't need anything on my breathing apparatus. So I have not worn one. I happened to be with a buddy of mine today. Today is Friday. A beautiful day. I gotta speed this up. It's 8:14 EST on a Friday night. I've not worn a mask. So shopping with a buddy, comes back to the car. He goes, "Oh, dude, you got a mask in the glove box?" I go, "You're joking, right?" "No." "Do you have a mask I can wear in the liquor store?" "No, I do not. I haven't worn a mask ever, except for that one picture." I can see the panic in his face. He looks at Shoppers Drug Mart and goes, "Well, what am I going to go? Well, you still got to go in there to buy a maskless." So I go, "Trust me, bro. It's going to be okay. You're going to be all right. No one will say anything. It'll feel great." Anyway, and then I see a girl get turned back by the guy that asked her for a mask instead of just walking through. So no, I'm not wearing a mask. She went back to her car, which is good for me because I love to watch women move, and she was a handsome woman, so I got to watch her walk by the front of my car again. It's like looking at a nice painting, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the artwork. I'm like, I'm the luckiest guy going on a Friday night right here. This is what I do. This is how I get off, watching girls walk across the parking lot to the grocery store. Anyway, so she comes back to her car. She grabs her mask. Of course, I'm like facing her, so I'm watching her the whole way. As she's walking back to me, she's looking at me. I can tell she's smiling under the mask. And I don't know if I'm shaking my head or whatever. And so a short conversation. I think she was on the phone. I think she had an earbud in. She was actually on the phone because she was talking the first time she went by me. But she, anyways, engaged. And I said, I told her about my friend that just panicked, and I told him it was going to be okay. And I said it's a sin to cover that pretty face up, and she just kept walking. So I tried. So Laura Yip is back underground, and thank goodness for that. I'm so true to my word. I will be making good on this promise. I will be sending out the message to the women that have the jab and asking them about their menstruation cycle. I don't think that's too personal. I think it's perfectly... I mean, if you're going to ask me if I've had the shot, I think I should know, have you had any women problems in association with the jab? Here's where period comes from. Why do we call it a period? Now you know. Okay. I was on the fence about whether to share this publicly. As an outreach worker, I'm all about period positivity. But this isn't that. It is, however, an example of an inappropriate behavior. It's apostrophe. Also, it's contraction. Also a little presumptuous given my age, but that didn't say neither here nor there. So this is Emily Spanton. I have stories about Emily. Pretty funny ones, actually. Good time stories. She hates me now and blocked. This is what happened. Mayor Dave sent this. Hey, if you're going to be a troll, you're going to get trolled. I'm okay with it. But he is the mayor. So inappropriate for a mayor, let's say. Just saying. You got the shot, right? Just a question. Notice any changes in your period? I mean, come on. You can't make this stuff up. This just comes to you. So, Emily goes to Laura Yip, who Emily's actually guilty of calling Laura Yip a cunt, too, back in the day. Can you imagine? Of course, she apologized, and they took her back. I don't apologize to the mob. But Emily is guilty of the same thing to Laura Yip as I am. Just to set the ground rules, the record straight. Who does she go to when she gets this private message from Mayor Bilsma? Laura Yip. What's Laura Yip tell her to do? Make it public. Call the media. Let's take a shot at Bilsma again, because he stands for God and family and life, not abortion and lesbian marriage. He's not. That's not his thing. He's a Christian boy. You know, it's funny how Laura Yip always claims that she takes the high road until the media goes, and then there's, oh, she pees herself. Here's Grant LaFleche, just in case you need him. Oh, hey now. Grant LaFleche seems to think if you have one of your eyebrows raised in your picture, it's a good thing. Every single one. His eyebrows don't grow that way. It's just how he takes the pictures, because he's a dude. He's a dude. Flesh lip. See, here's the deal. They used to go out. So, is it a conflict of interest? If you used to have relations with the woman, is it a conflict of interest when you cover her in the newspaper? I mean, it's no secret. Everyone knows that. I'm not saying anything that... I mean, it's not general knowledge, I don't think, but... the friends know. Here's Grant LaFleche's feed today. He's really... he really doesn't like anyone conservative. You can tell that Grant LaFleche is a liberal, because all his targets are right-wing people. Always, 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 since the beginning of time. Just saying. What's up, Patrick's time? Biden is illegitimate. I would say so, too. Hey, listen, I don't care what you say about the election. When 4 states break the Constitution to change the way you vote, is that not a good enough reason to say, you can't do that. You can't change the election laws before the vote in your state. Thanks for that, Patrick's time. I got to get out of here. What? Quick hit. Oh, you know what? Who cares about LaFleche? Go see his stuff. You can cruise his feet another time, okay? Let's get some clips down, okay? This is why I'm here, I think. I don't know. Because of the kids. This kid, specifically. Now, I don't know this kid. I wish I did. Because she's a hero, okay? And this, although it might be scripted, is not read. This does not seem like I've seen adults that can't speak this well in public. Let's see. Oh, hang on a second. False start. What do I got going on here? I got some of that in the background. I'll get rid of that. And then this should be the only thing. Let's wind it back and hit the lips. No offense, Laura.
And I don't think barely anybody likes masks in schools. Their children are suffocating. You don't know what it feels like, and just, it's nonsense. Seriously. Like, why would you do that? Why?
It's nonsense. Nonsense? That was pretty good. It's nonsense. That's great. I like that.
In the world would you do that? And God created us so we can be free people. And we're not being free here or at public schools. Okay? So I would take your masks off if I were you.
So I would take the masks off if I were you. Oh, 8. Unblemished. Still as innocent as, well, not quite as innocent as the day when they were born, but pretty much. Wow.
And I'm not wearing a mask right now, and I never will as much as I can. And George Washington made America so we could be free citizens of the United States of America. And the Statue of Liberty is for liberty and freedom, and we're not free. So maybe you just don't believe in George Washington or God, or like the boss of you or someone is controlling you. Stand up and take these masks off these children. Don't be afraid.
That's it. The show's over. I'm going to end the show every night with that. I've gone too long. It's 8:24. I got to get out of here. There's a sunset to hit. Wow. I can't say what I normally say when a woman gives an impressive performance because you wouldn't get the joke. Don Lemon, sorry. He wants to talk about the insurrection.
Are you still talking about the insurrection? Yes.
Forever.
And we're going to continue to talk about it. So don't waste your finger energy, don't waste your breath, don't waste your time.
Well, for a guy that's supposed to be a paid actor, he doesn't do it very well. I mean, he fumbles and stumbles and he can't get his shit together. Like, I don't have a script. I'm not reading from a teleprompter. I fuck up all the time, but I don't get paid the money Limon does. He's gross. He's fucking gross.
It's important. I'm going to keep talking about it.
You're gross.
Ready? Mr. President, can I ask you a quick question on Israel?
Okay, so now if some of you, this is old news because it's more than a day old now, right? They asked Biden, can we talk to you about Israel? Can we ask an important question on Israel? Biden, to his credit, has a decent sense of humor, even though he's not that coherent. This is his answer.
Before you drive
No,
away,
you
since
can't.
it's so important.
Not unless you get in front of the car as I step on it.
Now, you will notice this weird angle. What kind of camera is, when shooting the president, is shooting him from behind the driver's side? Like, step 2 feet over. You know why? Well, look right here in the corner. In the bottom left corner here, you can see in the mirror that there's a driver and there's a second steering wheel. He's not driving the fucking thing. Now, I put this on Facebook, And they fact-checked it. I put a couple things up about Biden today, and they fact-checked them both. They're both true, but they got fact-checked. He did say, clap, you stupid bastards, or something. Like, well, I'll play the clip for it. Anyways. Yeah, get in front of the car. I don't want to be the guy that says if Trump ever said something like that, but you know the double standard, that the left gets away with everything. And Joe Biden is mush. His brain is mush.
I'm only teasing. Okay, here we go.
He's
Ready?
only teasing.
Okay, here we go.
And then he's
Ready?
going to pretend to drive off, right? Watch this. He turns the wheel to the right, okay? See how far it's... Now, he doesn't have control of the vehicle because his stuff is turned off. The driving mechanism's on the other side right now. You can switch it, right? And you can see in the corner there's the guy's head. That's the other driver. Why are we trying to pretend that this is Joe? He's going to stomp on it and go 80 miles an hour on the salt flats. Why are we trying to pull this off? Okay, so you see the wheels have not turned. He's turned the wheel, the steering wheel, but the wheels are still straight. Unless he had his wheels turned to the left when he pulled up, there's no way that, anyways, he's not driving. And it doesn't matter, I mean, but why he lie to us? And then they just totally fawn.
All right, our best test driver ever.
My best test driver ever.
I heard a verbatim of holy S-word.
Oh my God, it's pathetic. This is the leader of the free
I
world.
can only assume that you will enjoy educating your family about how the Coast Guard is, quote, the hard nucleus around the Navy forms in times of war.
Now, he left a word out. He was trying to drop a Reagan quote, and he left a word out. Words are important, Joe. But instead of being a good comedian and getting over that you fucked the joke up, Joe, this is what he goes to.
You're a really dull class. I mean, come on, man. Is the sun getting to you?
Can you believe the audacity?
And two, I recruited Johnson to the academy. I just want you to know that. Let's clap for that, you stupid bastards.
Like he actually said that. Clap for that,
like
you
Caitlyn
stupid
Jenner
bastards.
saying
Seriously. Anyway, I think we might have hit this already. Sarah Silverman trashes Caitlyn Jenner. What's with Sarah's mouth?
trans girls should
What
not
is she
play
doing
girl
with her
sports.
mouth all the
Caitlyn,
time?
you're a woman.
Fuck.
Right?
It's
A trans
weirdly
girl is a
hot.
girl.
Fuck.
She should have the same rights as cis girls.
Sarah Silverman used to be so cool.
If you think a trans girl, what you think a trans girl is too
And
strong?
funny.
What about tall girls?
She's an actress.
As opposed to short girls.
Even though
what
she's
about
only had a couple
boys in
roles?
high school who are teeny tiny and their
One for sure.
teammates have already hit puberty and are shaving?
No, we don't
Why don't you
want
just have
Sarah.
co-ed
Listen, I
sports?
love you, but you're just so radically left. We don't want men competing in women's sports, please. Just because you call yourself a girl and you got the male part still and you grew up a man, you can't go to jail with women. You can't beat them in MMA. You can't beat them in boxing. You can't beat them in track and field. No. No men in women's sports. No trans women, whatever you want to call it. Trans women are unfair competitive advantage over biological women. Sarah, we love you, but you're nuts. Caitlyn Jenner. So you're going to kick on Caitlyn Jenner, who's set her own. It was his Olympic records. Those are Bruce Jenner's Olympic records.
Divided by weight or height.
No. Okay, you're done. This young girl gets a ticket for walking on the sidewalk. This is Canada. This is an OPP officer. And look at how fat this fucking cop is. Hey, I back the blue, but now guys that are doing this, man, you fat pig. See, it works. I love the cops. Everyone knows it. I back the blue. I'm all Blue Lives Matter, baby. But fucking have another donut, you fucking fat cow. Isn't that great? I get to say it about a man. No. You are a fat cow. Get off the street. Fucking homie.
Let's take a look.
Bill Gates wants population control. We all know that. You can also go to the Trew.Tube channel. I got to get out of here. It's sunset time. Go to the Trew.Tube channel on YouTube. You can see all this stuff. I had some more stuff I wanted to hit, but I'm out. All right. Peace, love. Hug your neighbor. And for crying out loud, I shopped with another person today at the same time. 2 of us in the store with no mask. It was hot. Really hot. Take your mask off. No. Trust me. I haven't put one on. I haven't got any problems. Nothing. Nobody said, other than asking me on the way in the door, which they mostly do everywhere. Do you have any symptoms? No, thank you. Do you? If I had symptoms, I wouldn't be here. Fuck. Oh, you don't want to wear a mask because you don't care about people. No, not caring about people is being positive and being out in the public. That's you people. That's not me. You people are spreading that shit around. I have spread no COVID to anyone. So fucking back up off me. God love you all. I'm out.